Hey guys, what's up? Juice Games here, and welcome to the first top 10 video that's going to be on this channel. I'm very excited about this. This was this was for the suggested by my buddy Mope, who you probably saw me battle in the very first battle. So yeah, I don't want to waste too much time because I want to spend at least 1 minute on each Pokemon. So let's jump right into this bitch. So, number 10. I couldn't exactly decide here, so we have a three-way tie. Melodic, Metagross, and Reuniclus. So I couldn't choose between these last three, really, so I just felt like they needed to be grouped together, because I didn't want to put these guys in honorable mentions, because I really like all three of these Pokemon. Melodic, well, I'll start with Melodic. Melodic just looks, generally it just looks a lot better than it did before. I do like how the tail was blue, and how this little, like, hair was, like, red. Before, I mean, it did look like a very feminine Pokemon, but the fact that this one, or that this, like, the shiny version of it, is what I'm trying to say, just looks a lot more badass and a lot more intimidating than the prissy looking one already, even though it is a very strong Pokemon. So, and, you know, a lot of these, this is personal, this isn't just like, oh, these are like my favorite Pokemon ever in the whole world. I do like a lot of these Pokemon. I like almost every single Pokemon that's on this list, but these are the top shinies, in my opinion. So, then we move to Metagross, and really, where can you go wrong with this? Like, look. Gold. And more gold. And even more gold. He just looks better. I like how the silver kind of got swapped and now he's gold. The blue looks great on Metagross. Metagross is a really badass looking Pokemon, but really, where can you go wrong with a shiny Metagross? Where can you go wrong with any shiny Pokemon? Unless it is a Garchomp. It's where there is virtually no changes whatsoever. And then we're on to Reuniclus. So, now, I understand that he is a cell Pokemon, and that's generally, when people talk about cells, they talk about them being like a greenish color. But come on, it just looks good. I really like the kind of aqua blue that it had actually turned out to have, and you know, it just looks really good, in my opinion. Like, I don't know what else to say. It looks super duper good. So now, number 9. We have Luxray and Manectric. Yes, another double pair, and there's a reason for this. I paired these two guys together because they're similar appearances and changes in color. So both these guys were originally yellow and blue, or I think Luxray was black and blue and Manectric was yellow and blue. But as you can see, they're like gold and black, so they kind of got the same color changes, and they just look sick. Manectric, I don't think that's the actual shiny version. I think he's a little bit grayer, but that was the only picture I could find that was pixelated. And they both just look badass. One's a dog, one's a cat. I get they're like two different kinds of Pokemon, but they're kind of grouped together as like Manectric being that strong Gen 4 electric, and Luxray being that strong Manectric Gen 3, Luxray Gen 4. You know, I just decided to group them together, and yeah, I just really like the way the black accent, how badass these Pokemon actually are. So, let's move on. Number 8. Crustle. Yes, the lovely old Crustle. When you meet these guys in the game, yes, it's in the desert and it's all orange and stuff, but being a bug-type Pokemon, he looks a lot better green. And the neon green on the shell, it looks pretty badass. Like, come on. It really just accents it, almost. It just looks it looks a lot more intimidating as well, and it's just a cool design that he had, you know? And, yeah, so that was number 7. I know there's not a lot to say about these guys, but personally, it's just opinionated, so let's move on to number 7. Number 7. Yanmega and Gliscor. Now, these two Pokemon are probably in my top 5 favorite Gen 4 Pokemon of all time. These guys are just freaking sick. I love Yanmega, I love Gliscor. Like, they really are. They're really, really good Pokemon, in my opinion. And their shinies just look a hell of a lot cooler. Gliscor being all blue and stuff, that actually looks really good on him. The purple, yes, looks good on Gliscor. He is a very intimidating looking Pokemon, but the blue, he just looks a lot cooler than he did before. And same with Yanmega, it looks like it could be its regular design. And the shiny could be green. It really doesn't make like a huge difference, and I think that's really, really cool. I don't like shinies that bring out a lot of difference. So shiny Yanmega is one of those ones that's kind of like, hey, it's not a big change, but it's pretty cool. So, being in my top 5 favorite Gen 4 Pokemon, they had to settle themselves on this list just because of how cool they looked. So, let's move on. Number 6. Hydreigon and Charizard. Now, the reason these guys are paired together so high on the list is because we have these two badass dragon-esque Pokemon. They're just insane. Like, Charizard it's been a known shiny to everyone, and it needed a place on the list. So, he's really just such a classic Pokemon, and his shiny is so well known compared to a lot of the other shinies in the game, so he found a spot. And, okay, let's just take a moment to take this. He's a badass! Like, just look at this thing. It doesn't get cooler than shiny Hydreigon. He is purple and green and badass. He's bright and you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Hydreigon, shiny or not. It's just overall, he's a great Pokemon, and the shiny version just looks even better. He's freaking sick! They're just intimidating, and he will just mess you up. No matter what, shiny or not. He's gonna be more intimidating as a shiny, because like, oh my god, it's a shiny Pokemon. Yeah, shiny Hydreigon? No. You bet, no. Just, no. Number 5. Chandelure. Now, the reason that Chandelure is this high on my list is because of the orange flames that he has. Now, being a Chandelier, that was a cool little thing that the Pokemon Company did. And they made him a ghost type, so the purple flames kind of make sense. Just like on Ghastly, he has that purple smoke coming off him. But I find that him being shiny with the orange looks better as a fire type, and I think they could have probably got away with this being its regular design and the purple being the shiny design. But that's just my personal opinion. And he is a very underrated Pokemon. You don't see him a lot with it in battling, and he has really, really good shiny art. Like, he just looks really good. And so, we ascend. Number 4. Umbreon. Now, Umbreon is my personal favorite evolution. And, honestly, it just looks so much better shiny. Don't get me wrong, the gold rings look incredible on Umbreon, and it really, really is a cool looking Pokemon, but that kind of like crystal blue that he has going on, it's so much, you can't go wrong, it's so much better than the gold. This is probably, in my opinion, the best shiny evolution, and one of the best evolutions, if I had to say. Especially being used to competitive. You actually see this guy used a lot in competitive battle, but that is not what this video is about. This video is about kick-ass freaking shinies and all that kind of jazz. So, now we make it into our top 3. Number 3. Gardevoir and Gallade. So these two are paired together because, well, in a sense, they're the same Pokemon. I really like the blue on them better, and the orange. The orange looks really, really good. And to be quite honest, they just look a lot more appealing blue than they do green. And you know, I really like that when that happens to Pokemon. Like shinies, yeah, they're supposed to be cooler, but I just love when like you could see the art being its regular art, and you know, that's just kind of cool. I just really, really like it, and I pair the two of them up just because they're both pretty badass, and they both got the same change, to be quite honest, so it wouldn't make sense to have one and not the other. So, let's move on to our runner-up. Number 2. Shiny Volcarona. Now, there is a cool story about this one, why it is so high on my list, and for some other reasons. Number 1 reason why it's so high on my list is because it is probably my second in my top 3 favorite Gen 5 Pokemon, and pretty up there on my top favorite Pokemon of all time. And the shiny, oh my god, I drew this Volcarona for my buddy Mike in a speed draw. You guys can check that out, I'll put the link in the description. But, oh man.
Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god!
Mope, who I drew for and who I battled in Showdown, actually caught a wild shiny Volcarona. Not the event Volcarona, like a legit shiny Volcarona. Now, I believe there was a Japanese event that actually had a shiny Volcarona event that you could get, so they're very kind of popular in the shinies. But I just thought it was really, really cool how he caught one without using the event. And you know what? Kudos to you, man. That's pretty cool. I'll say that for the end. So let's move on to the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1. Shiny Giggler. Now, this is on my Gen 5 team right now, and I can honestly say this thing is a powerhouse. It is a beastly Pokemon, definitely one of my favorites. If I could have Pokemon in real life, man, this one's up there. Lots of these Pokemon are up there. Yes, I like the red shards, but the fact that it's like blue now, it makes it look like it has diamonds all over him. It's really, really cool. And all this stuff in it, he just looks so much better. Like, he's purple and blue. Like, it's really badass, and he's one of my favorite Pokemon, and the fact that he has a kick-ass shiny, and I really, really want one, which brings me to the conclusion of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'd just like to tell you all that I've never caught a shiny Pokemon before. I know it is very, very rare to do, and the fact that I'm doing a shiny video not having a shiny Pokemon at all kind of makes it unbiased and a little bit better, if you ask me. Because then I just put like my shiny Pokemon as like number 1, like, oh, I have this one as a shiny, oh. No, I've never caught a shiny. The first shiny I actually ever got was, I think, just this week, the shiny Dialga event. But I'm not counting that as my first shiny Pokemon. I will let you guys know when I find my first shiny Pokemon, and I will film the first time I get my shiny Pokemon, and I will let you guys know what's going on. So, this has been Juice Games. We've had a top 10 shiny video. You can definitely expect more top 10s coming at your way. Coming your way. That's what I meant to say. Freestyle. Yeah. That was bad. I'm just gonna end this off, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Juice Games, signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. So if I had to imagine my first shiny experience, I think it goes something along the lines like this.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes? Yes, just fall. Just
Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? What happened? What happened?